Hi, my name is Winnie Dunn, and I'm Professor and Chair at the University of Kansas Department of Occupational Therapy Education. We've gotten a lot of questions about how to use the sensory profile too, so I'm trying to answer them in these podcasts. This question is about whether I support people from other disciplines to administer the sensory profiles. Click to the next slide and see what I have to say. What are your thoughts on other professionals who have no sensory training administering the sensory profile too? Would this impact interpretations and recommendations? We carefully design the sensory profiles to be easy to administer and score while still containing all the strong statistical standards of good assessments. We wanted to reduce the burden on those in practice. I started out practicing in rural areas, and those of you who've worked in rural areas know how maddening it is to get to a distant location without all the supplies or manuals that you need. So I wanted to make it as easy as possible for people to get the right answer. From this standpoint, anybody can give the sensory profile because it's very transparent. You add up the numbers and put them on the chart in the back, and you have a score. This part's very easy. But you're also right that what is hard to do is interpret and plan based on the data from the sensory profile too. Occupational therapists inherently know how to link the information between sensory processing and participation. They know how to see the sensory qualities in activities and settings because they do task analysis with this in mind. I don't think that others who have not had some background about either task analysis or sensory processing will be able to use the findings properly to design the best interventions. As we work on interdisciplinary teams, our team members do begin to understand the basics about applying sensory processing ideas in the children's lives, just as we learn about balance or oral motor factors or nutrition. We don't want to be a PT or a speech therapist or a dietitian, but we come to understand how all of our expertise converges in the child's life. And we understand how to ask good questions on behalf of our colleagues from other disciplines. So this is what I would wish for us to be able to do about sensory processing, is to be a good resource for others. In my experience, good solid professionals know that occupational therapists are the ones that they have to seek out for guidance about sensory processing ideas. And I would like us to continue to foster that practice.